The average new car payment is $800 a month. That's insanity.
Okay, so I've been at car dealerships all day.
Honestly, I prefer our 4-cylinders over our 6-cylinders.
Welcome to the Audit Room. We analyze real financial decisions from real people. We discuss what went wrong and then provide valuable feedback and helpful insights that we can all learn from. All right, we're starting off strong with this first clip, and it's not what the girl says. Just wait till we get to the comment section and you'll see.
Okay, so I've been at car dealerships all day since like 9:30 this morning. I finally found a car, got a new mom car. I'm nosy. I want to know, what do you pay for your car, especially if you drive an SUV? Because I thought $340 was a lot. That's what I was paying. Now I'm paying a little bit more. But all the dealership guys are telling me $340 is a low payment. $340 is a low payment. So what are you paying for your SUV?
This user says $587 for a 2025 Honda CR-V Sport Hybrid. So what I find really interesting about this is the amount of people that are commenting on this video and not fully understanding how an auto loan even works. Well, this girl says, rule of thumb, if it's $10,000, your payment should be $200 a month. If it's $30,000, it should be $600 a month. If it's $40,000, it should be $800 a month, so on and so on. But this comment is completely disregarding the main deciding factors of what a person would be looking at when they wanted to get an auto loan, like interest rate, for example. The amount you pay per month is actually one of the least important things on an auto loan. What you pay for the life of the loan and what your interest rate is and how many months, so you can do the math, is actually the parts of the loan that matters. Otherwise, you don't actually know what you're paying for at the end of the day. Another person replied, our payment for our $35,000 Ford Explorer back in 2019 was under $400. Again, nobody is really addressing interest rates here. Yeah, everything before COVID was different. True. Credit score basically determines how high your payment is, at least in my experience. Credit score does determine in a roundabout way. Credit score really ultimately determines your interest rate on your loan. And if your credit score is lower, inevitably you're going to have a higher interest rate on your loan. The people who are giving you that auto loan can just stretch that loan out for months and months and years, and they can make your payment extremely low, but you can still have an extremely high interest rate over years and years. So it seems like you're not paying a lot per month, but then you realize, well, this loan is stretched out over 7 years, and the grand total you're paying for the car is actually a lot more than what it's worth. It doesn't seem surprising how many people get so underwater on their loans, making decisions like this without really understanding how all this stuff works. $995.58. Those $300 payments are long gone, considering how much new 3-row SUVs are. All right, I am about to blow these TikTokers' minds. Take a look on the screen here. We have an auto loan. The car is $30,000, 24-month term, a 2% interest rate. The monthly payments for this one is going to be a whopping $1,276. But check out this little pie chart right here where it gives you the loan breakdown. 98% of this loan is the principal, meaning the dollars that are going towards the actual car, and then 2% of that is going to the interest. So you're only paying $628.99 towards the interest of the car, which isn't a bad deal. Now, let's look at the other end of this. We can get this same loan down to a $308 payment per month, but that does not mean that it's a better deal. We have the same payment for the car, $30,000, but look at this one. It's over 200 months. So all we did was stretch that out. And because you stretch a loan out like that, you're going to end up paying a higher interest rate. Look, this one's at 10%, and this is only $308 per month. So a better deal, right? You're only paying $300 a month. That seems like a great deal. But check out the breakdown. 51% of the vehicle is interest. So you actually pay more money towards the interest of the vehicle than the vehicle itself. Because remember, the vehicle is $30,000 and you ended up paying $31,742 over the life of the entire loan. So it's important to not get tricked. Just because the monthly payment is lower does not mean the loan is a better deal any way whatsoever. You've got to look at the whole picture here. 2023 Escalade, $1,400. My boys are grown, so it was time to upgrade from the constant Yukons and Suburbans I've always driven. Then the creator of this video gassed her up and replied, "Dang girl, good for you!" Explanation point, explanation point. Well, you see, when I was a child, just 12 years old, I thought we were living the dream because my dad purchased a 2001 Yukon for $3,500 back in the year of 2009. And I thought we were a rich family back then. And the funniest part about this is you have to buy the vehicle every 5 years trope is so just turned upside down when you realize that my dad is still driving that vehicle that he purchased in 2009, which is from 2001, for $3,500. He's still driving that vehicle today. Yeah, I can go drive that vehicle right now, and it still runs just like it did back when I was 12 years old. I'm 29 now. This girl is saying she pays $1,200 a month for a 2025 Jeep Wagoneer. Someone replied, "You paid $1,200 a month for a car?" She replies then to that saying, "I do, but I waited a long time to have my dream car. Once all 5 kids were grown, I got what I wanted." Another girl replies, "Good for you. All my kids are adults now, and I'm thinking, what car do I want for me now?" This last comment certainly restores my faith in humanity. This person states, "I paid $19,000 in cash. No payment." Ashley, the original creator, says, "Yay." I really do think Ashley is a financially savvy girl. I think she's making good decisions. If you do have to finance a car, $300 whatever dollars is not that much money, and she probably has a low interest rate, and she probably did the math and figured out that this car was a good deal for her. Unfortunately, this next clip is of the OG finance YouTuber Graham Stephan talking with Caleb Hammer, the host of Financial Audit. The subject is how bad these auto loans have gotten over the past couple of years.
The average new car payment is $800 a month. That's insanity.
Most auto loan places are able to give you the loan that you want by just extending out the term, even if the interest rate's 20, 25%.
Yeah.
It's scary. When you look into auto loans, they're not regulated the same way that student loans are or with mortgages or even credit cards. Credit card reviews your income in such a way where they're not going to give you too much of a limit, but auto loans are very unregulated. They could sell these off privately without there being a rule out there that says, oh, we can't qualify you.
$800 as the average just seems outrageous to me. And the fact that these auto loan companies don't have to follow the same rules as the mortgage companies or the banks or any other company that gives out loans just seems outrageous to me. It's no wonder that auto loans are the most predatory towards the average consumer. Well, it's because the government doesn't care about them. The government expects you to get scammed, and they're doing absolutely nothing about that.
Honestly, this is my favorite car in our lineup, the 25 Genesis G80. I just love how it looks. Honestly, I prefer our 4 cylinders over our 6 cylinders. It feels faster, to be honest with you. 300 horsepower. This Capri Blue, this is gorgeous. This camel interior just looks like me. You know what I mean? It's just so nice. Full 27-inch screen. It's just so comfortable. I would 100% take this over any Mercedes E-Class. Just 100%.
Hey guys, this crappier version of the car model that the manufacturer makes more of a profit on, I actually like this one better. You know, despite the popular opinion, this car is so much better. I enjoy the lower horsepower. I enjoy not having a touchscreen. I enjoy just having all those creature comforts removed from the car because, honestly, yeah, why would you need that? You see how dumb that sounds? There's no way that these salesmen actually think this car is better in any way, shape, or form. These cars have just been sitting on their lot for too long, and they're trying to get rid of them. So, don't let them pawn those pieces of crap off on you. Well, honestly, that's the end of the video. So if you liked it, if you're still here, please subscribe. Please like the video and leave a comment, because this is a brand new YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed it, the YouTube algorithm needs to be aware. This is content. This is high quality content, not just some low tier spam AI chatbot making videos. This is a real human. So, yeah, do your thing.